Hi guys, VST here van Tech. That's my cat Zachra, but she should not be part of this video. This here is the Samsung S22 Ultra. And yes, I'm using the Exynos 2200 version. What I want to show in this video is very simple. I want to give you the raw, uncut, not very pleasant reality. Gaming on Exynos 2200, right? Today is the 18th of March. So if you're considering buying this phone, right, and it's still March, right, today is the 18th of March, just make sure to watch this video. And I do want to show you something, guys. This here is the game launcher with the priority mode on, and if I am to go inside my Galaxy store, you're gonna see I have a lot of updates, so I'm yet to make another video on them. But what is also very important, guys, I am getting here also an update on the notorious Samsung game optimization service, okay, game optimizing service. And you know, I did a lot of videos with the GOS on and off and playing Genshin Impact, and this was all for a reason that you are going to understand when you watch this video until the end. But honestly, I have enough of this, and I just want to share something. One of the guys that watch my content somehow, we haven't chat here, so this is one of his comments. I realized that today there was this new update of GOS, so I just asked him, hey, does it really make sense for me to do another test with the GOS on and off and etc., because you know those videos are not so easy to make. And I wanted to share with you his opinion. So this guy's called Big Vic. He's telling me no, right now it's all clear, the GOS or game optimizing service works okay for Exynos, but Genshin is not optimized for it and the test will give us no info. Also, we already know that both Exynos and Snapdragon SD are better in Genshin. 40 FPS is pathetic for $1,300 USD phone, and you know, I fully agree with this. In Bulgaria, the place I live, this is 1,300 euro. Let's just accept this phone is no good for Genshin, and he got his phone delivered, but he didn't really have time to test. He's crossing his fingers that the GPS works, but that's a whole other story. But why am I showing you this? Let me explain. Let me start Genshin Impact. Alright, let's start a game. I'm not going to bore you guys with game playing. I just want to show the options, and then I will explain why we had to do this with Genshin and why, at least by 18th of March, this video is being recorded right now on the 18th of March, it is still devastating to play games on the S22 Ultra or any other Exynos 2200 device. And I will elaborate, so don't skip the video, don't pause it here. I will play Call of Duty, PUBG Mobile and Asphalt 9, and I will prove my point, and then you will understand why I am a bit disappointed is a fair statement. Okay, and I always claim this in my videos. If you upfront pay 1,300, the top amount of money for whatever phone, this should perform flawless. This should really be ready for release, for mass market use. It should really be good and not just waiting for things to happen. Okay, but keep watching, guys. But let me show you something, guys, and this is why I'm making this video. When I go here inside the settings, okay, I'm gonna go to the graphics settings, and you're gonna see I'm on custom. The only reason why I'm on custom because everything is set to high, and I do also have the FPS set to 60 FPS, right? And although we know the Genshin Impact is not really optimized, you know, for Exynos or for Snapdragon, it's still a nice way for you to test the phone. Now, of course, did Samsung work with the developer of Genshin? Did they try to do something to improve the performance on the S22 series? I don't really think so, because yeah, it's just not playable at some moments. You need to disable GOS, which will result eventually in the phone, you know, consuming more power, draining your battery and stuff like this. Then, you know, the whole story, Samsung released an update that allow you to kind of like disable GOS, but you know, it just in the early stages of gameplay, and still thermal management applies and etc. Anyway, none of this matters right now. This is not the reason why it's devastating to own and try to play games on an Exynos 2200. I will start now Call of Duty, and now I think you'll start soon realize why I'm upset and why I need you to notice if you decide to buy this phone in the next few days or probably even weeks, because there is a problem. And we don't have any timelines when this problem is gonna solve. And it's not only Samsung to be blamed, but it is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna go directly to the settings, and you will very easily realize what the issue is. So what can I do? I mean, I can of course change the FPS to low, medium and high, right? But the only option right now available is just to play this game on low graphics. And you know, it's not that bad at all, because when of course you have low graphics, yeah, you can play the game with steady 60 FPS. And I'm gonna show this actually and try to prove it to you But I don't want to spend 1,300 euro and still be able to play the game on low settings. See here, graphic quality is just low. Else, you know, games plays quite nice. And by the way, I do expect and I do really hope that when this somehow is changed miraculously by either Samsung working with AMD and releasing a new GPU or graphics card driver, or somehow, you know, the Activision releases a new update. See here, guys, I'm really getting stable 60 FPS, but this is not a point, right? What is the point of playing 60 FPS on a so expensive device if I only can play it on low FPS? I'm loading the PUBG right now, so let me just show you what we can expect to get there. Alright, the game is about to start. I'm still having 30 FPS. I'm going here to the settings. I am going to the graphics menu, and then yeah, I'm just seeing I have an HD. But I do really have a WQHD phone, so I directly go for UHD. Boom! Coming soon. Okay, UHD is maybe too much. Let's go to Ultra HD. Oh, this option will be available soon. And then I just say, okay, I'm gonna try to play HDR. Nothing of this works. You are still able to just adjust the frame rate, and the high frame rate is actually 30 FPS, as you can just see here inside the game. 30 FPS. 30 FPS, okay? Let's start the Asphalt 9 and see what experience will be there. Visual quality, high quality. You know, I tried to do something like this and I realized that I'm actually using already the highest quality, because you have the default. Okay, let's just go for performance, guys. Let's just go for performance, okay? Let me just make sure I have modified. Okay, so I am now going to try to restart the game. 30 FPS, okay. This is just a pre-recorded video, right? This is just like an introduction. Give me the real game and show me the performance. Yeah, alright. Yep, you see what happens? 30 FPS, guys. It is still 30 FPS. I've started now the Ultra Odyssey because there, guys, you can finally see by some miracle, right, the frame rate somehow increased. Alright, let's do a test run, guys. Okay. And you see, this is now more than 100 frames. It is really buttery smooth. And I think this is really important. See, we get here more than 100, like a constant thing. And this is, guys, also the reason why I am saying that it has been really devastating to own an Exynos 2200 device right now, because it seems that you can run just so few games that are really optimized, or at least can offer you high frame rate and even high settings. Genshin Impact you can take all, but then of course it's gonna lag. Call of Duty, alright, you can play with 60 FPS, but then you're locked with low quality in terms of graphics. PUBG Mobile, you know, 30 FPS, and yeah, you don't really get the best graphics. Asphalt 9, you've seen, you can go and do, you know, everything you want to do, performance mode, high visual mode, you're gonna get only 30 FPS. And then I'll just always say, yeah, it's a game that at least can try to put a bit more FPS on your phone, and that's it. And this is why, you know, I titled the video, it's devastating to own an Exynos 2000 device right now. And with this, I want to conclude the topic. Unless we get an updated driver, or some of these game developers just issue a new version that will support this phone better. And until then, guys, you can just try to play with Lego, and you know, maybe it's gonna be even better than playing with an Exynos 2200. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. Please, you and your family stay safe until we meet in one of my next videos. VST over and bye.